Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you and tell you how to use a Canon Pixma TR4522 printer. This will be a full tutorial, so let's get right into the video. As I said before, once again, this is the Canon Pixma TR4522 all-in-one printer. It's an awesome unit, and I wanted to go through a full tutorial about how to use it. Now, on a side note, if you have other Canon Pixma TR4500 series printers, it's going to be very similar for those printers as well. This is the TR4522, but there's many other TR4500 series printers that are going to be basically, the same thing for the most part. Very, very similar. So, first of all, you plug it in. That's how you give it power. Very simple and straightforward. You're plugging it into the wall outlet, and behind it plugs into the back of the printer. I don't think I need to go over that. It's just a power cord. It's pretty straightforward, okay? But you know what? I will anyways. I'll show you. It plugs into the printer right over there. Just so I can say I've shown you, okay? Your power button is right here. You press it to turn it on. You press it to turn it off. Very simple. To load the paper, you load it in the bottom. This is your paper input tray. The paper goes in here. That is blank paper that is going to be printed, okay? The paper comes out from here. That is printed paper that is completed. So it's going to have ink on it, okay? Very simple. This can also fold in if you want to. If there's no paper in here, you can fold it in. Okay, obviously not when there's paper in there. And you can pull out the tray to make it easier to get more sheets of paper in there, to make it easier to maneuver around. And also you have your little tab slider to make, if you want to print like 4x6s or something, or 5x7s, you can obviously move this inward, okay? Very cool, very cool. Now, with regards to where you put your documents, your pictures, if you want to scan them or copy them. Okay, first and foremost, here is your scanner bed. You place them face down here. So just to clarify, I just have a squiggly line that I just created for this set of videos. Okay, you put them face down in the scanner bed. That's how you would scan a document. And I'll go over all of how to do this in a moment, okay? In addition, if I could get this paper, come on, don't make this a fiasco. There we go, okay. In addition, if you have one sheet of paper or multiple sheets of paper, you can use the automatic document feeder tray, which is right here. We open it up, okay? You take your sheet of paper or sheets and they go face up in this. So face down in the scanner bed, face up in the automatic document feeder tray. When you put it in place, you're gonna hear a beep, just like that. Once again, you can hear it one more time. Just like that, so satisfying. One more time. Just so satisfying, that beep. Now when you hear that beep, that is the printer letting you know that it knows that there's a document here, so it's gonna pull it from here instead of the scanning bed, okay? Cool, now I'm gonna put this to the side here. In addition, there are a whole bunch of buttons on here. Essentially, you have your numbers for when you wanna do a fax, okay? You have your black or color for when you are doing something like copying. You have a stop button to stop the process. These 4 buttons here stand for copy on the top left, okay? Scan on the bottom left, okay? Fax on the top right, and then setup on the bottom right. You also have a menu button right here, and this button can be used to connect it to your phone and the Canon Print app, okay? So essentially, if you want to, and I'll go through each of these settings, each of these things that you can do with it, but in order to keep the video quick and easy, I'm not actually gonna print something, I'll just almost print something. Sorry about that, I should have had a glass of water before this video, because I'm doing a whole load of videos and I'm talking quite a bit about this awesome printer. So anyways, let's say you wanted to go ahead and you wanted to make a copy. So let's say I wanted to make a copy of this. I would go ahead and I would put it in the scanner bed right here. Just like that, close it, and then I would push copy, okay? And it's telling me how much ink I have left. And what I could do is I would literally just push black or color and it would copy the document. So if I push black, it's gonna copy the document that's in here, okay? I'm not gonna do it because I wanna save some time, but you would just push black or color to copy the document in black or color. And it would take in a sheet of paper from here and dispense the completed sheet on top of this tray right here. No problem. Okay, actually I'll leave that paper there, because next up is scan. Now if you want to scan, you can scan locally to a USB or to a connected PC, or you can use the Canon Print app to scan. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to open the Canon Print app right over here. And on the bottom it says scan. So what I would do if I wanted to scan is I would hit scan over here, and I would make sure these settings were okay. If I like these settings, document type as a document, Color mode is color instead of black and white. It's up to you. The document size for platin, I'm not sure to pronounce that, would be letter. Document size for ADF would be letter as well. I can change those settings, or I can hit scan. So if I don't change the settings and I hit scan, it's going to go ahead and it's going to scan what's in there. It's going to pop up on my phone, and then I can then save it from my phone or do whatever I want to do from my phone, okay? Also, if you want to print, okay? If you can wirelessly print, so you can wirelessly print whatever you're going to print via a computer. If you have the printer driver on your computer and it's connected to the same Wi-Fi network, you can print it wirelessly. Just click print, select the printer, choose your settings. You're good. Straightforward. Okay. You can also give it a wired connection. On the back here, there is a USB port over here. Right here. And with that USB port, you can create a wired connection to a computer, and you can print wired from the computer, or you can print from your phone by using either just like AirPrint. So if you have an iPhone, you can use AirPrint, or you can use like the Canon Print app. So once again, I'll just show you. I'm going to open up the Canon Print app one more time. Okay, with the Canon Print app over here, I would then hit photo print or document print. I'm going to hit photo print. Okay. I'm going to choose my photo from my smartphone. Let's say I just took these pictures just to make, just for the making of this video and a few other videos on a different printer. So I'm going to go, because I do printer tutorials all the time, I'm going to hit this photo right here. I'm going to hit add, okay? And then what it is at this point, I'm going to hit next. And it's going to give me my options for printing. So at this point, it's telling me the size that it would be printing on. And if I want this printed, I would click print right here. And that's it. It's literally that simple. So if I wanted it printed, I would hit print. And like I said, you can choose your options by hitting print settings. Right now, it's a 4x6, which is also a 10 by 15 centimeter. So 4 inches by 6 inches, which is like a standard photo, or 10 centimeters by 15 centimeters. It's a color printing. It's going to print in color. Total prints 1 image. Okay, 1 copy. So 1 by 1 means it's 1 image, 1 copy of each image. Okay, so 1 by 1. I can change those settings, or I can hit print. That's essentially it. You know what? The last thing I wanted to show you was the actual, let me just close this app over here, was the ink cartridges. So to change the ink cartridges, all that you got to do is pull this secondary door down, just like that. Okay, the ink cartridges will sort of come and make their way to the middle. It tells you which one is black, which one is color. So you have black and white on the right, color on the left. The ink cartridges are there. I know it's kind of hard to see. To change them, you just push them down like that. And you pull it out of place. Okay, when you want to replace it with a new one, make sure your gold contacts are facing the back of the printer. Your label is facing up. Slide it in place just like this. I'm looking through the screen. It's hard for me to see what I'm doing. And then you want to essentially push it back and ever so slightly upwards. And I brace my hand on the printer just to give myself a little bit of leverage. So push it back and ever so slightly upwards. When you hear that click, you know you're good to go. Close this secondary door and you're good to go. That's it. That is how to use this Canon Pixma TR4522 printer. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.